Hey everyone. So now I wanted to show you bulk generation. Now that you have the foundation set up to start generating, you have your presets made, you have your OpenAI API key in place, you understand how OpenAI API account works, you know what tier you are, you know what your usage limits are, you're ready to go. So one of the most favorite features that people love about Coupa is bulk generation. So that's where we're going to hit in this video here. Um, so let's dive into bulk generation. Obviously, you can always pick the model that you want. I always stick with GPT-4 Turbo, and you can then name your project. So a couple of things you can create once we do target keywords. You can save a draft of your project. So if you don't want to generate it for whatever reason, if there's a tier one, tier two limit issue coming into play, you can save it, build it now, save it, run it later. All of that's available. You'll see on the left-hand side drafts, and you'll see article or project. So keep that in mind. Just like I mentioned in the other one, leave legacy off for the time being. My guess is that's not going to be around much longer. And then you can do nested headings, auto generated. I think there was some confusion here initially, but some nested headings is H2s, H3s will generate it for you. You just have to drop in the target keyword. If that's not clicked, we still generate the outlines for you if you don't want to do it yourself, but they'll just be H2. So we're always going to generate the outline for you, but you have the options to do H2s or nested H2s, H3s, or just doing your custom outline on your own. So let's continue on. So programmatic, we'll hit in another video. Let's just do bulk generation as is. So again, same with single article and basically anything that has this look and feel to it from a user standpoint. You can type anything here, hit enter, hit the plus. It will be your target keyword, right? So that's how you can do it. You can copy and paste very easily from an Excel spreadsheet, Google Sheets, Google Doc, wherever your list of target keywords is, you can copy and paste in here. So keep that in mind. Let me delete that. And let's do dogs like apples, do dogs like bananas, do dogs like cats. Let's keep this simple. Okay, so we have three, right? So this can get very large quickly, right, with bigger bulk generation projects. So we're just going to do three, but you can do hundreds, obviously. So keep that in mind. And then you'll see why presets are so very valuable now, because instead of going one by one, hitting in add outline, doing your own outline, going through each single one, which, by the way, you can do or have a VA do. Just remember, the stronger the input, even at the bulk level, the stronger the output, right? So I know people want the easy, quick, simple solution, hit a button, whatever generates is great. Let's publish and see what happens. Sure, we can do that, no problem. But ultimately, the power of Coupa is really digging in to improving your inputs to get the best output. So I've said that more times than I want to, but that is something I'm sticking by. So anyway, let's continue on here. I think I have, just a test preset. Let me do test. So when you do that for the applied presets, it will do across the entire target keywords. Now, when you're building bulk articles and it's attached all to one site, I would break it down by how I set up my presets. So if you're doing a huge site, maybe this category is 600 keywords. I would make a preset specific to this category. So I would talk about this category or topic within the prompts of the presets. And then for another bulk generation, maybe the same site, but a different category, I would completely change the presets. So your presets are your system prompt and your guide to generating the best type of output. So you can see, so apply the preset, it did it to all, which is great. let's go here. So you'll see like this is all from the preset itself. These are all automatically done. Here's the prompts in each, target H2 or H3, content manipulation. Yep, that's pretty good. AI images. So this will be based off your presets as well. And okay, let me close that. So that's basically how you set up bulk. Just keep in mind when you're setting up bulk, if you're doing an entire site, I wouldn't recommend doing that. The more specific you can be within the presets, the stronger the output. So I would start there, and you can add headings if you want per. You can generate your own. If you have some people have a lot of CSV setups, JSON imports, whatever it may be, you can set this up directly for the article itself. You'll see the outlines done. Again, you don't have to do this. This will automatically trigger us generating it for you. Even if this was not toggled, it would still generate for you. We would just do the traditional H2. So this makes it nested. If it's not toggled and this is off, let me do that just to make it really clear. You can still run this as is. All of these articles will generate. It'll just be H2s based on the AI outline that we create for you. So really it's up to you. You can add the headings. You can do, this is H2, H3s across all of these, or you can dig in per and create your own. Really is dependent on you. So when all that's done, you can save draft. If you have token limits that you're worried about, save draft, come back, generate later. Or you can just hit generate all and start. You can obviously delete anything you need to. Change any of these are all clickable. So you're ready to generate. You'll get a nice little note here, confirming everything, GPT-4 Turbo, the name, the not using legacy builder and target keywords, right? So then you just hit generate all and it kicks off. And you'll be able to see this kick off like this. And here's where you get some options. So obviously this will start to generate in a second here, but this is located in your projects, my generated content project. So you'll see it's already generating the first one, but once this is done, you'll be able to have a couple options here. You'll be able to publish project directly once it's done, and assuming you have the WordPress connection all set up. This is where it gets a little bit tricky with WordPress, especially with huge bulk orders, bulk projects. If I'm doing 200, 250 articles or above, I have a pretty solid host, WP Engine, the Max account. I still have issues getting all of my articles above 250 in with this button. So keep that in mind. For me, bulk is much easier to do at the CSV level, and then applying it to WP import. You can just add so much more data to WP import to upload it and just be fully done with the article without doing anything else. So that's my go-to for super large projects. If you're doing 5, 10, this button works perfectly. But yeah, so this is, let me just click, you'll have all these options. This will be available once it's done, or you delete your project. Now, some of the common issues we see with bulk, usually tier 1, tier 2 accounts on OpenAI have lower RPMs and TPM. So what that means is if you're generating 600 articles for bulk, and say you're also using your OpenAI API key for something else outside of Kappa, you're going to run into rate limits. And then when rate limits happen, as you know from the introduction series, Kappa stops working, right? Because basically your API keys become just dormant, right? So you're essentially timed out. You'll have to wait until they give you a time of when you can start to regenerate. But just keep that in mind. That's something we commonly see with newer customers to OpenAI, where they're just tier 1, tier 2, and they're trying to do 600 articles. Never going to work. It's going to work through 5 to 10 and then stop. And then you'll have to rebuild 5 to 10, stop, rebuild 5 to 10, stop. So If you're really serious about doing bulk, like your total focus is doing 1,000 articles a day, which is totally possible. You got to get to OpenAI API tier 3 and above. Tier 4, tier 5. Tier 5, you don't have to worry about anything. It will generate. So that's my recommendation. Go to platform.openai.com to see more about your usage or rate limits. Yeah, that's basically bulk in a nutshell. You have all your options here. Great, this one is already done. So you can click into it and see it. Give it a second and it will generate the images as well. So you'll see like it goes through all the presets, right? I had FAQ selected, images, just give it a second and it'll pop up. Or it actually might be at the end. I forget when it goes, but you'll see the art. There it goes. So AI image right here. I think we did more. Yep. So great article. Let's see, the 2,139 words. I did 3 AI images per article, right? So 3 AI images through DALL-E 3. They're 8 cents a piece. So just be wary of that moving forward. They are going to get cheaper, 100%. That's kind of like how the model works. That's how the business model works for OpenAI. All of the models will get cheaper. And that's the beauty of using Cuppa. So all 3 of these are 24 cents. I use GPT-4, 2,139 words. I'm guessing that's 4 or 5 cents in total. So it really depends on like what you're looking for and what you're comfortable with. Some people now just want 5 to 10 cent articles. You can 100% do that, no problem. Even throwing in maybe one AI image. But if you're looking for something that you're comfortable spending 20, 25, 30 cents, which again, it's just crazy that we're even talking how cheap that is. I mean, it's crazy, right? So 30 cents per article. Maybe you're willing to spend that for a certain project or a certain page or a certain website that you want to monetize in a stronger way, and you're okay with the cost being 30 cents. So just keep that in mind. So you can also, we're in the bulk project still, but now it's a single article. You can do all your good stuff here too. Share, send to, up or down the article. Delete it. You can go into the editor. If you're a power user, it will show you.